on? It's Morphin Mania time. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm... Wait, what am I again?
You're the Jeff.
Oh, I'm the Jeff.
You're the Plaid Ranger. And here's DJ.
I like that.
I'm DJ. I'm not the DJ.
He's a DJ.
Because I don't know how to do that.
But not a DJ that can do DJ things. He's just a DJ in that there are other people also named DJ, and he's one of them.
I'm just a poser of a DJ.
Yeah. But Jeff's like the Jeff because he's like real pretentious about it. You know, he's like, there's some other Jeffs, but I'm like the Jeff. You know,
there's a Jeff in the comments probably. He's probably.
But it's not. He was here earlier. But it's not fair for me to call you pretentious Jeff because I gave myself the title of captain, having never been captain of anything. All right, so Power Rangers Zeo. We are in a new series.
Sometimes it's just poor taste.
So last show we had math jokes, and this show it's language jokes.
See how long we can keep that going.
So is your grammar.
It cuts to the quick, really. Anyway, so Power Rangers Zeo. Episode 3, Shooting Star, is where we're at, and we're finally going to get to see the Zeo Megazord, so look forward to that. If you are watching live, click the link in the description to go to the Rabbit Room. That will allow you to see exactly what we're seeing as we're seeing it, and if you are watching after the fact, you get out your DVDs or your Netflix. If you're watching on Netflix, make sure that you go to Power Rangers Zeo, because it is its own series, and this is, and also should be its own series, unlike Alien Rangers, and it's episode 3, The Shooting Star. Here we go, let's jump right into it.
One more jab in there before we go.
Yeah. Well, we kept talking about the back 20 for a good long time after the back 20. So
that's true.
Everybody, please press play right now. DJ, are we stronger than before?
Higher we can soar.
Are we Rangers at the core?
Z-O.
We know how to rhyme things.
Powered up.
Yeah, but this is a lot less silly than the Gold Ranger song. Wait till we get there. I cannot wait.
No, this is reasonably.
Is that who I am?
There's some gravitas to this song. I dig it.
No,
I'm fired up for more.
I do that. I just walk around, bum, 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 and just get stuck in my head.
My kneecaps are sore. Taxes are a bore.
Dana's brother is Lord.
That's what we should do for this whole season. Just name episodes that.
Pretty much what it's for. That's right. Let's go. Yeah, we should do that every episode. Just make up new lyrics to that. Just fell on the floor.
Mushrooms made with spores.
Actually, DJ was just asking that exact question. Guy flying an airplane. What are those things? That was a weird transition.
Yeah. Grower High School.
We also don't make up enough random sound effects in this show. This seems like a sound effect show, really.
Yeah. Like they really need one of the Rangers to be that guy from Police Academy that made all the noises.
Oh, you mean the guy that was also in Spaceballs?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he's great. And you got the whips, and you got the sweeps, and yeah.
So
I've never done a commentary to Spaceballs. That needs to happen. Jeff, I should have you on for that. That'd be fun. Yeah. I don't know if you like Spaceballs.
I enjoyed it when I watched it.
Oh, okay, but you're not like you haven't like seen Spaceballs a lot.
I think I only watched it one time.
Well, I could probably get you to watch it again in preparation for a commentary. Yeah, we should do that.
Well, how much time has changed? Has a long time changed, or are we just retconning everything? Because she just has this friend that she's known for a while. He said, "I'll be at our regular table."
Oh, you're saying how much time has passed?
Yeah. How much time has passed? Because Tanya just is totally acclimated. We obviously missed the scene where they took her to the mall and got her a bunch of yellow clothes because she had no modern day clothes.
And it most importantly needed to have her whole wardrobe have her color, her Ranger color. That's important.
Yeah.
And Billy is no longer the Blue Ranger, so he can wear whatever he wants to. So he's starting with black turtleneck. He actually looks great in black.
That's what you go with. Black turtleneck.
It suits him, though. It really looks like David Yost just gets to come to set now wearing whatever he has.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if they're doing wardrobe on him anymore. He's got a black turtleneck and jean shorts. Jean shorts. Blue jeans.
No,
he shows up wearing whatever he's wearing.
If he was wearing jorts, that would be amazing.
and then he's gonna go out later in the yard and play jarts.
King Gearhead here, and the little one look kind of like they're supposed to be robot bears.
Bears? Yeah. Okay.
He's got Mickey Mouse gloves on.
Wow.
He
needs the shorts with the buttons.
But yeah, King Mondo has a mustache, and they gave him a British accent in this, so they're obviously going with the whole British royalty thing. I wonder
because he's a king.
Yeah, it's a whole British royalty thing. I wonder if
kings over there.
They're like that in the Sentai, because it looks like the Sentai also intended that, but I'm not sure what it's like there. I wonder if they're also supposed to be British in Sentai.
Except the king doesn't have that kind of gearhead top. That's a rook.
Yeah, but they're not necessarily doing a chess thing.
Well, they should.
Okay, but you're forcing this whole chess motif on this. I don't think it's actually there.
I force a lot of things.
You sure do.
Well, like I said, if you tuned in with us,
I feel like you're trying to put a square and a star peg here, and
yeah, if you tuned in with us last episode, I made the argument that this is the preschool themed season. So to further prove my point, I grabbed my son's piano, and as you'll see, we have 1 and it's red and it's a circle. 3, triangle and it's yellow. We have 4. This is exactly the Green Ranger.
Those are the masks too.
With the triangle, yeah. And then we have the star for 5.
Yeah, now the star is red, and that's amazing. They got green. Green is the square. That's amazing. We don't have an orange Ranger, but
telling you, I'm onto something here.
Somewhere in the control center, they need one of those tower things with the colored donut pieces that you put on in order.
DJ, that might
grab one of those.
That honestly very well might be my favorite thing you've ever done on camera.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow.
So do you think it makes sense that Bulk and Skull have remained completely freaked out every time they run into monsters, or should they be just sort of used to it by now, especially because they've never been remotely hurt by one?
I know, and they're living with 2 of them right now.
That's true. They're just living with monsters now. But if they see new ones, they still freak out like they always did. Oh, that's right, because they're cartoon characters.
Because they only have one reaction.
Sorry, I tried to move my mic as far away from me.
Observe the viewing wall. Observe the viewing porthole. Of course, next season we're going to have a lot of that kind of thing, because that will be a nautical themed season. By the way, somebody earlier was like, you guys should just skip Turbo after the movie. In case you guys haven't gotten the memo, we're going to do a few episodes of it, but we're not doing that whole show.
Someone's about to learn an important.
We're going to dabble our feet into it.
About cheating.
Yes, it's a very special episode of Power Rangers Zeo. 3 episodes in. We actually haven't done
Real teachers put the answers to their tests on a special piece of colored paper.
They do that. That's true. Mm-hmm. Everyone knows that.
And leave them lying around.
They haven't done. Yeah, it's a ritual at this point. We don't know why we do it. We just do it. But yeah, we haven't had an obligatory moral episode for the kids in a long time, DJ. Because the 8 episodes of, or I guess 10 episodes of Alien Rangers is all plot driven.
Yeah. It's all an ongoing serialized
epic.
There's a choice.
$5 epic. Power Rangers, the $5 epic.
Wait, why are you getting mad?
That was wrong, right?
Drama. Because see, we can't have drama with new characters, but it's like TNG, Jeff, where you can't have interpersonal conflict with your protagonist.
One Riker.
Can't have that.
One bridge.
Now, we are not stuck to the rules of Power Rangers in Morphin Mania. I just want to mention that to you guys, So, we can't have interpersonal conflict. Shut up, Jeff. See,
okay.
we can...
So we can have...
2 Rikers.
We can...
2 bridges.
Here's our first new song.
You're really breaking new ground.
I'm breaking something.
Oh, you know what's the very best thing about this so far, DJ? And I mean, I like a lot about Zio. The very best thing so far is I never have to hear Watch the Tenga ever again.
Watch the cog.
Yes! Yay!
Dan versus Cog.
None of these songs are memorable, but they're not obnoxious.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all.
At all.
It's clearly Wasserman, though.
It is, yeah. You know what's funny? This sounds a lot like that song in the third act of Ghostbusters 2.
Wow, that's a deep pull. I have no frame reference for
Or is it the first Ghostbusters? I'm forgetting.
I don't remember any songs from either of those movies.
Oh, good soundtracks. Especially the first one.
I believe that. I just don't remember any of it. My majestic minx.
But yeah, like, I get that we're doing the, like, no-nonsense, stoic, posh British thing, but, like, they're just not any fun because they don't act evil. You know, they're not over the top. They're just... And
missing a sense of melodrama.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, the idea is fun. I just don't think it works for an ongoing narrative or for, like episodic television. Like, the idea that they're stolid and British because they're robots is fun. Like, I like that. Although that's not original to this. Obviously, C-3PO does do that, but that is always a fun thing to do.
Tanya, you should know
So
better.
This
if
is
you're
totally...
an athlete, you don't need to learn anything in school ever.
So she could so easily fall back. Well, I guess she can't tell anybody about it. I was going to say, couldn't she really easily in any argument fall back on, look, leave me alone. I don't know anything about anything. I came from the past and I lost like 8 years of my life.
But I think we totally retcon that. Like,
Teleported here from the middle of Africa.
Yeah, we complete, or just right outside California. We did completely retcon that. You're absolutely right.
She's just one of the kids.
Week, I was chasing lions around.
I like that line a lot. I believe you mean toast. That's pretty good.
It's a good line.
That's like antiquated existence because it works as assonance, but it's not assonance. Isn't that weird? Like,
well, you got the first part at least.
Yeah, like it sounds like it's playing with the sounds of the first words, but it actually doesn't work. But I like it. It's just laziness that paid off.
Yeah. Luck.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the things I praise this show for, it does turn out to kind of be just lucky. Especially because a lot of the things I like in dialogue end up just being improv. Like, I'm almost never applauding anything in a script in this because they're so generic. And intentionally, like, they had to try really hard. I imagine drafts where somebody got creative and we had to make sure and get rid of all of that. Like,
scrub that out. This is for Americans now.
Wait a second. Do they still use their old communicators in this season?
Yes, they sure do. I want to say they use them all the way until they get to space.
Interesting. So they have a communicator, but then they also have two morphers. When did the morphers just appear on their wrist?
Yes. Yeah, they do this, and then they magically appear when they do this.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have a computer that turns into a morpher. Or a computer. They don't have a communicator that turns into a morpher like a lot of seasons later do.
And this is back when morphers still looked cool. Like nowadays, they just look like plastic toy things.
And every other season are Morlocks.
What'd you say about Morlocks?
I didn't say anything about Morlocks.
You cut out. All I heard.
Did I cut out?
Really
No, I said half the time now they're cell phones and it sucks.
Oh, sorry. I lost you for a second.
Rocky. Oh, that's very interesting. Zordon. I just want to stop Zordon. Zordon, why is it all numbered now? Why wasn't it numbered before? It's sort of like in X-Men 3 where suddenly the mutants had numbered classifications, but we never talked about them that way before.
Theodore 3 has the power to ask difficult riddles.
I'm sorry, DJ.
We did what does a phoenix have to do with Egyptian lore?
Nothing.
Pretty much zero.
Here.
It's like they're like, well, Sphinx is an Egyptian animal, and then the rest we just have to make them up.
I think the answer is there's not immediately a bird that you closely associate with Egyptian mythology. Is there? Is there? Well, yeah, and what am I talking about? Because the Romulans have the eagle in their logo, and they're completely no. What am I talking? That's Roman based. That's Roman based.
But the Romans did just dug eagles as well.
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably what the Japanese were intending was an eagle. Beetle. Did we just call it a phoenix because it's red?
I think that's what we did. I bet it's not called a phoenix in the other show.
Oh, it's dumb. It's like a ride.
That's pretty cool, actually. Those are great. Okay, I know you think that's funny, but you know why I like it?
Oh my gosh.
You know why I did that? Yeah. No. You know why I like it though? Because it's a lot less silly than the Zords just come out of like random places on the Earth and then somehow get to us. Like they're actually in the command center. Now this UAOH thing is really funny because I don't know what that is in the Sentai, but it doesn't mean anything here. We do that a lot.
Okay. I remember why I don't like the Zords.
Sure. Why is that in the floor?
Why are the pink and yellow Ranger Zords just shoes?
They are. Because we made a Megazord here where it's really, really obvious where everything goes when it becomes a Megazord.
It's like three animals.
We're trying to sell the toys to younger children, so it's got to be more obvious how to fit things.
Well, and it is one of the easier Megazords to put together. Because again, I had this one. If you go back to both of the first Megazords that we had in Mighty Morphin, and you look at the Zords separately, you would maybe need instructions to tell you how to put them together and where they go. With this, you'd never have to see how the Megazord goes together because you'd be like, well, yes, of course. Maybe you'd need to know that the Phoenix goes on the back, but we've done that before with the Ninja Megazord, so that wouldn't be difficult to figure out either. So, but yes, those are obviously feet.
They're just boots they're dragging around.
And the sternum is pretty obviously the sternum. Like
so
the green one is a ram because it's Ramses.
No, it's actually a bull.
Yeah, that's true. It is a bull, but that's pretty funny.
So why?
Wow, we've never done this before. That's great.
Bowling for power.
That's awesome. I'm sorry. What did you say?
So the pink and yellow Ranger can't do anything on their own. They have to be dragged around.
Yeah.
Yes.
By green.
And they're the girls, so it's hard not to say that looks a little bit sexist, but yeah.
They're just someone for you to walk on so your feet don't touch the ground.
Dragging me in through the mud my entire life.
Stop dragging my car around.
The Phoenix Zord can't take this heat? Is that what he just said? You're a Phoenix.
You burst into fire.
Well, I mean, it can take it. It's just gonna die and come back. Is all.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, are these crystals actually gonna do something unlike the last crystals?
Yeah. Well, they're like little, what are they?
They look like batteries.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna continue to make fun of these Zords at Cap's expense. Dude, I
don't have a reason for. I didn't say I like the Zords. I said I like the Megazord. Okay, the individual Zords are lame. You're right. Move on.
The Sphinx is like they took a Sphinx, which is a lion with a man's head, and they just gave it a lion's head again, so it's just a lion. Look at it? How is it a Sphinx?
It's a lion Sphinx.
Oh, I guess they didn't think very hard about it.
Aren't there different Sphinxes though, Jeff? Like they don't all have the same head, right?
This I do not know.
I don't know a lot about. I'm not going to pretend to know anything about Egyptian mythology. Well, is there another textbook we have to read for this show?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So then they have to drop down. Okay, no, the ladders there are way stupider and funnier than inside the command center. Okay, because that's at least inside the command center. Where are they when it's happening there? Like, where are they? And then Tommy's like, "Hey, I'm a star guy."
See, once they assemble into the one, then all 5 of them, instead of being individually driving their parts, are suddenly all in that one room together.
This is not a good.
But that doesn't make any sense. They had to transport back to it. Like, no, they're not in a room. They're out in the middle of a field. What?
This cockpit is. We've seen a lot better cockpits. They're so crammed into this.
Yeah, it's a bad cockpit. I like the Star Monster. Zeo has some great monsters.
Okay.
And really unique compared to some stuff that we see in Mighty
Morphin.
Morphin.
Wow, a big orb.
He's transformed into a Tesla globe.
Maybe Jeff knows what those are called. We tried to figure out what those marble things were called. Newton balls or something?
Yeah. I've never
what are
known a
those
good name for those.
Okay.
Momentum balls.
It was like 50 episodes ago now, but we couldn't think of the name of it like forever ago.
But it keeps DJ up at night.
Things. I have a set of those.
Rockman says that Magneto should use a giant
But I
metal
don't
ball.
have one of those dippy bird things.
Do you not?
One of those.
Yeah, you gotta get one of those.
Was he made of iron, that monster?
Yeah, probably so. A little too much iron in your blood. I was angry with you even in the Megazord.
She's upset that she's just a boot Zord. Worse than the frog.
That's really funny. I like that. I like that hat. Rockman says it's called Newton's Cradle.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Mystery solved.
Where were you, Rockman?
Bum.
You probably has told us that before.
A collection of 5 balls on strings
for the 5th time.
I can't think of any baby sleeping well on that.
By the way, Cap, I can totally sympathize. I can sympathize with you now, not remembering things you say, because we've done like a million of these. And while I was uploading a thumbnail the other day, the episode started playing, and I said something that I have no recollection of ever saying.
You should go back and listen to some of those. It's fun way after the fact after doing a million of these. We're like, I don't remember this conversation at all.
I never tweeted that.
It's great. Dude, I have this a lot with videos. Like, I have in videos said, I should do a review of this comic. And then I'll go back and realize, oh, I have one. Happens a lot. I made a video the other day where I picked up my first appearance of Punisher. I was like, I don't know if I've ever shown this on screen before. I reviewed it. There's a whole video about it. Stone, you're not funny. You're just not.
You're
like
not holding on to your hair very well.
2/3 of the cast right now are comic relief characters. All right, one more for today.
Needs a lot of relief.
Yeah, we need some relief from the comedy. Target Rangers, not Target Rangers, just Target Rangers. I don't know what it means. I guess we're about to find out, or not. That happens. All right, here we go. Get ready to press play when I say now. Make sure you're watching the 4th episode of Power Rangers Zeal. This is going to be the last episode for today and the last episode of the bat shooting for this evening. Jeff, are you ready for one more, sir?
I am so ready.
Here we go. Back to action.
Oh.
Everybody press play right now. Rockman says, up next, Kmart Rangers. Target Rangers. Walmart Rangers.
Big Lot Rangers. I'm waiting for that one. You have Big Lots there?
Sam's Club Rangers.
It's like Zordon would have some more competent Rangers if you would just pay them a living wage. But
Sam's Club Rangers are like Walmart Rangers, but you have to buy 100 of them.
And you have to have a membership.
Yeah. They don't let you in the door.
The store makes you appreciate how clean and friendly regular Walmarts are.
You have to have an app in order to go in there.
Yeah, but they have great appetizers free samples.
That's how they do it now at Sam's Club. We have a membership there, and you go in, and when you get all your groceries and you scan them all into an app, and then when you walk out, you don't even have to go through anything. It just charges your card, and you just see a guy at the front that just kind of vaguely makes sure you're not stealing anything, and then you leave, and it's real efficient.
Wow, it sounds dangerous though.
It does, but we like it.
Buy everything in sight. Your kids grabbing stuff. Yeah, Kroger has pickup now, where they just get everything. You just go and pick it up, which is Also want to try it.
I mean, that Hy-Vee does too. That's what we do. We pick everything on our app and then we just go there and get it.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but that would save so much time.
Yeah, it helps us out a lot. And you can get delivery too, which
because I get the same like 10 foods every single week. So
yeah, exactly. Well, and the nice thing is, this has nothing to do with what we're watching. The nice thing is, you can just look at everything you've ever bought and just pick things from that, and it's it's wonderful.
No, we're watching an episode of like ER right now with Cogs.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about
it. Power Rangers ER. Okay, everybody, pay a lot of attention so we can figure out what Target Rangers means. Okay, I'm gonna keep putting the emphasis that way because that's what it says. Okay, it's Target Rangers.
Keeping big.
Yeah, is it a command? Is it like target the Rangers? What is it?
I want to think that it's an adjective. This is freaky weird.
Yeah.
Why was that guy broken in the first place?
Probably some episode in the Sentai that we didn't see.
Why are the Cogs being nurses instead of just pulling out their tools?
Ooh,
well, this game looks crappy.
Oh no, Rocky's playing another game.
It's never good when Rocky's playing games, you guys, of any kind. He's like, wow, this is way better than Pachinko. Sorry, what?
Controller's hooked up to a PC.
That's pretty advanced.
That's ahead of their time.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh.
Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Did you hear her response?
Yeah, great response.
Sure you are. That's great.
I gotta remember that one.
He's gonna have to work on his pickup lines. That was not great.
You are my son.
Lift with your knees, not your.
I don't know what. Demographic, the one where Rocky plays a game. I want to go with the one where Rocky hits on a girl and she is not having it.
You know,
1109, 7075. Why are there suddenly numbers when there weren't numbers before?
I've been seeing ads for a game on the phones with robot things that look just like those.
Well, that makes sense. A lot of phone games are that generic looking.
Yeah. But I didn't take it because of the in-app purchases.
Yes, Bulk. People raid junkyards all the time. Like, that's
why they have dogs guarding them.
Yeah, yes, that's a problem. He's like, why would anybody take things out of a junkyard? You don't know how junkyards work, apparently, because you have to pay for things that you get out of a junkyard.
And you have to pay to put things in.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like a pretty good racket, actually.
I know, it really does. I've never understood that. Besides Freddy Krueger? I don't know. There's a Freddy Krueger movie where he comes back to life in a junkyard, and I cannot begin to tell you what is happening in that scene. I don't know.
Same thing.
It is one of the most baffling things I've ever seen. Yeah, Ninja Turtles 2 did it. Not that, but had a junkyard with the traditional pre-fight donut.
Good thinking.
Dandelion.
This is the password. Meg. Peg.
Greg.
G. Okay, so she just gave him a password that he's supposed to hang on to, and he's trying to impress her by helping her out. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen.
I am a Stegosaurus.
So one thing is definitely going to happen. He's going to lose it and worry that he can't get with this girl. But another thing is possible. Something about that password creates or becomes a monster. Because that piece of paper could be a monster. You don't know.
That one looks even more like a bear to me.
So Mondo looks like a bell to me.
Oh, yeah.
It just looks like a bell with a rook on his head.
These are the kinds of insightful conversations that you can expect on Morphin Mania.
She's cold, cute, smart, challenging. She's like Mr. Spock. True love.
I want to make a villain that's on the side of fake love. They're not it's not hate. It's just fake love.
You have. He's called the Hater. You talked about him earlier.
I guess I have to go back and listen to that podcast. I don't remember coming. Was that Vince's thing or was that my thing? I don't even remember who came up with that.
Or maybe just
No, Vince's thing was Equilibrium, man.
Vince's was Equilibrium. Okay, so I came up with a dumb sounding one.
I still like Mighty Putty and Jupiter Jack.
Oh yeah, remember that?
I don't think you ever topped that one.
Where did that even come from? I don't even remember where that originates now. Been 10 years at this. There's a lot of crazy random stuff. Was that?
I think that was.
Was that on the channel?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It was one of you and Vince's shows.
This is getting self-indulgent. Anyway, now I will say this Cog song is kind of annoying. The whole like bang bang. That thing is stupid, but it's not as stupid as Watch the Tango.
They took my backpack.
It never gets as bad as Watch the Tango. Okay. Watch it get worse somewhere, and I just don't remember it. But I can. Called that.
Called it.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't weird at all.
See, look at how that.
The first thing he finds in there. Ha! Now I can get into the system to screw up there.
But I love the rainbow color.
Yeah.
In that when the light hits it, it's awesome.
I am no longer
Yeah, look at
cog
this.
of white. I am cog of many colors.
Sorry, what DJ?
No, just checking out the sequins he's got going on his little cog suit.
It lets you get into the system.
Is he about to be part of an action sequence?
Yeah, that's a hard word to say without sounding like you're saying sequence.
I remember discs like that.
Oh yeah.
I remember when discs like that were the new kind of discs.
Well, I was gonna say because that doesn't look like a floppy. That looks like a zip disk.
That's a.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was a little bit smaller than your average floppy, though.
That was a 3.5.
Okay.
But didn't we have CDs like 3 seasons ago with Alpha?
Oh yeah, but at this time we were still.
For a long
they
time.
did. They really did. Yeah, we were still using those. No, CD-ROMs were new.
CD burners on your computers.
Right. So you needed something you could still write to.
I'm just saying it's weird that we thought to use a CD for Alpha instead of a floppy disk back then.
I don't think so because they probably thought it was relatively futuristic still.
Yeah.
Because like that was like 93. We made a big deal out of the CD-ROM, right? Like anything that was on CD-ROM, we always said that. It was always, oh man, yeah, because you can store more on it.
Just any dumb thing. It's on a CD-ROM.
You could always in video games you could get more bits out of that than you could on a Genesis or a Super Nintendo.
Man, so do they just make Billy wear grays and blacks all the time now? You can't wear colors?
Tommy, did your hair get thicker between seasons?
You got a perm.
I'm jealous.
Is that what we did?
Permed it up. What's up with that?
Man, cogs are weird. They just steal your crap now. What's that about?
Okay, so yellow, green, blue, pink.
Are you still memorizing colors?
And shapes. And numbers.
Now, it has been a long time since we only had 5 Rangers, and that was, in a way, kind of a big deal. And of course, like, all of this was just being stuck to whatever the Sentai had. But even at this time, like, I think at that point I was aware that we were borrowing footage, but I never thought about how it affected the show and how contrived things were because of it. But of course, this allows us to eventually get a 6 Ranger again. And like a mysterious extra 6 Ranger. But Jeff, we don't play the 6 Ranger as evil this time.
Well, that's good. I hate when they do that.
At first, it's okay. Well, we won't invite you for Dino Thunder then,
or any other.
Well, to be fair, some of the other 6 Rangers are like aliens and rogue anti-heroes before they're like straight up evil, and it's not always like mind control. Like there's some variety to it.
Well, Ninja Storm are just straight up misinformed, and there's no spell at all. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Later on, you'll actual stories.
Wow.
And when you get to RPM, you'll you'll see some stuff that arguably are stories.
Wow.
And like
my narrative cogs.
And like relatively compelling.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah. He does like the mace throw thing.
Yeah, he throws it around. And away we go!
But how does he come back to him every time?
A Diplodocus!
Yeah, I forgot about this guy. Another really cool looking monster.
Hey, it looks just like the robots in that computer game.
I think that's the
Yeah, that's the
idea. He went to that computer and stole stuff.
Yeah, it could be.
I think that's why that is. Just that he's supposed to be this like walking missile silo, but when he bends his knees, it like scrunches up. Oh, Rockman said in a scene earlier, Mondo didn't have his rotating head. It wasn't rotating.
It only happens when he's thinking.
Oh.
You can see the gears turning.
I get it. So even everything visually with them is a robot pun. Okay.
Yep.
Funny how this isn't the power tool season. I'm just saying.
I know. I mean, the Egyptians known for those
power tools.
Yeah, and dinosaurs too, DJ. Like
dinosaurs ruled ancient Egypt.
No, I mean power tools. Because when we get a Dino Thunder, that season feels like the theme is dinosaurs and occasionally power tools.
Hey,
that Megazord has a saw on one side and a power drill on the other side, but it's dinosaur themed.
Hey, if we can shove
Egyptian, the A-team.
If we can shove Egyptian stuff and preschool stuff and robot stuff all in one season, I think we can do anything.
Yeah. Preschool stuff. That is all you, man. They were not thinking preschool stuff.
Jesus, son. Boy, this guy just lives
a little dash of Greek mythology on the top.
Yeah, it's really funny. This is he's like the Riddler. Answer.
Like the world's worst Riddler. He could never be a Sphinx.
Oh yeah, that's weird. He's fighting a Sphinx, but he's acting like a Sphinx. But he's a missile silo?
He's a fink Sphinx.
Yeah. And he probably serves fake love too.
Yeah. Or at least tainted love.
Didn't skip a beat. Well done, sir. Tainted love. Whoa! Song lyric man strikes again.
Oh. Hey, that's poetic.
So wow, this got real big, real quick.
Yeah, just flew him into
now the sun.
The Phoenix can't handle this heat.
The whole Megazord can't handle it.
You know, if you steer a little bit, you'll slingshot around it and travel back in time to before you lost the password.
Oh, don't ask this show to do more time travel. Please, for the love of God.
No more time travel. Oh, this is what you're talking about, the Zeo Battle helmets.
Different helmets. Yeah. And what's really silly is they'll use all of them just to show us how they work. And then later on, usually it's just like one or two. But here, we're going to use every one of them, if memory serves.
Oh, weird. I wonder if we cut the different stock footage just to use them all.
Yeah, or it's possible that
the other way,
their episode also did that.
You end up in an alternate universe where the Green Ranger has a beard.
There's a good shot of the
what is
old suits in the background. I really like that. I think that's really classy looking.
What is pyramid power?
Especially because they don't have a pyramid. But later they're going to have Pyramidus, but it doesn't have anything to do with the Zeo powers. I know I talked about that already, but it's relevant.
Man, I didn't know about this. Yeah, the toy I had the Red Ranger helmet, so I thought that was just the helmet.
That was one of the things that was cool about that Megazord was you got all the helmets and you could take them on and off, but also they were really easy to lose.
Wait, so are they just testing them? Like they're not doing anything with them?
These will be best for getting us free of the sun's gravity.
Yeah, like one of them fired rockets, but I didn't notice what the point of the first one was.
Yeah, the green one he's like, nah, we'll try yellow.
Let's try it. Oh, we don't know what we're doing yet.
That would be actually great if they didn't know.
No, it wouldn't, because I thought that was one of their powers. As soon as you do that, that thing in the first episode doesn't make any sense anymore. Unless the rules are different because you have different powers, but we've never said that.
Man, this
Mango
is breaking my
Cole
brain.
Silo.
Mango Cole says, I'm impressed at the speed they're able to shift seats in that tiny cockpit.
Yeah.
It's so small.
Yeah, they cut the scene where they're just like, it's like a movie theater where you're just like, oh excuse me.
By the way, welcome, Mango Cole. That's a name I don't recognize. Let's check it out. Let's use every single thing we have. Let's not keep anything a secret from the bad guys. Sorry, what, DJ?
I was just saying that helmet looked really dumb.
Oh, pyramid power, because they have a pyramid head.
There you go.
Shouldn't they, because they have this whole Egyptian thing, when they see Pyramidas, be like, oh, well, that's a strange coincidence, isn't it? But
well, he is a triangle, so it makes sense that he would be there.
No, it does, but he's the one that should say when Gold Ranger shows up, hey, that's weird. He's a pyramid guy, and I'm a pyramid guy.
But it's Rocky.
Okay, so we're not actually expecting him to like notice things. That's true.
Yo, Adrian!
Jason's not here, and we still have to hear someone do that.
Yo, Adrian, I did it.
that has become a Jason thing. He says it all the time.
The Jason line.
That has become his signature line. Yo, Adrian, I did it.
That's hilarious.
He says it all the time. Jason is a big Rocky fan. Yo, Adrian, they did it.
Stallone again. Naturally.
Oh, she got green screened.
Well, DJR
Better that than the blue.
so far are one-off, but just establishing some of the technology episodes have been okay relative to the other show. They're
This is bringing me back to like season 1, season 2 stuff.
Well, so actually somebody stole it because I suck at keeping things. And me too. Yeah, you shouldn't be that surprised about it. It's Rocky.
An important lesson, young lady.
Yeah, this is also.
Why did he even tell her? If he was
for the,
gonna
say
he got it back.
It's true.
Like he's just messing with her.
Oh yeah, you're right. So Rocky does suck at everything, right? Like
he's like, I did steal it, but I got it back. Psych, huh? Funny.
I'm gonna make you like me less, and then ask you out. Acting.
About to get a lot colder, dude. No, it isn't. She's gonna go.
Yeah.
Cave.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, my respect for you totally gone.
Yeah.
No, but Cap does.
Maybe a smidge, yeah. Rocky, I don't have anything against Cardenas. It's hard not to make fun of him sometimes, but he's a really cool guy.
Oh, all that and he still got friend zoned.
He did.
Oh, maybe not. Oh.
Yeah. But I'm not doing anything in 2 years on Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So we have knocked out the first 4 episodes of Zeo. Next time, we are gonna
knock them out.
Next time we're gonna tackle For Crying Out Loud. Oh yes, and Rangers in the Outfield. When you know, I keep complaining that we only do football episodes. Finally, a baseball episode. So look forward to that. I suppose.
And For Crying Out Loud.
I don't know if we ever do basketball. I know in space the Rangers just do play that in their off time, but that might be the only basketball we got. I can't remember. I don't know if there's ever a basketball monster or anything.
No, but they play basketball in Mighty Morphin 2 at that park. They
I forgot about that. They do that,
I'm
don't
just
they?
picturing them doing the kind of somersaulting through the air dunk.
I think they did, yeah.
Yeah, that's got to happen, right? Well, anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Sure appreciate it. We will see you again. If you're watching live tonight with the bat shooting, next Wednesday will be our next shows. We're taking off Friday because DJ has better things to do, and so we're gonna come back next Wednesday.
Got invited to that dance.
That's great. Yeah, he really is busy Friday. Anyway, we will, if you're watching after the fact, we will see you again next time. And thanks so much for watching. We sure appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you did too. I am Captain Logan. This was the Jeff. Thanks for joining us, Jeff.
Thank you.
And this was DJ. Later, folks.